I'm Rob Whitfield with the Orange County Register, and welcome to OCN2 for Wednesday, September 2nd. NASA's Terrace satellite passed over Southern California yesterday, illustrating the magnitude of the runaway fire in the Angeles National Forest and its towering plumes of smoke over Los Angeles County, while Orange County was sweltering in mostly clear 100-degree-plus weather. Some smoke drifted into the Long Beach area, but that big white semicircle over the southern Santa Ana Mountains in Orange County is actually a cloud big enough to cast a distinct shadow on the landscape. Terra is a sun-synchronous satellite launched in 1999 that orbits the Earth once every 98.1 minutes at an average altitude of 438 miles. The city of Lake Forest announced Tuesday that it has filed civil complaints against 35 medical marijuana dispensaries in the city and called on immediate prosecution and abatement of these storefronts. The complaints are the first step in the city's ultimate goal of permanently shutting down these shops. The city's municipal code prohibits uses not explicitly allowed in commercial areas and prohibits businesses that violate state and federal law. Officials said the city council has taken no position on the use of medical marijuana for personal use by seriously ill people, where the medical use is deemed appropriate by a physician. Last month, two Lake Forest marijuana dispensaries about a mile away from each other were broken into in the same morning. The would-be robbers fumbled around in the dark and ultimately left empty-handed just before authorities arrived. The Mission San Juan Capistrano has a history of honoring its bell ringers, and Rafael Gutierrez got the surprise of a lifetime Tuesday morning when more than 50 people greeted him with red balloons at the mission's front entrance. The crowd was there to celebrate Gutierrez's 40 years of service at the mission. In 1969, Gutierrez was 21 years old when he started working as a custodian and groundskeeper for the Jewel of the Missions. He spent the next 40 years serving the mission in many ways, as a caretaker, grave digger, maintenance worker, and in security, but he has also helped ring the famous mission bells. Tuesday night, Disneyland's Dragon made its first public appearance. Disney officials announced Tuesday afternoon that the animatronic dragon would debut after facing technical trouble all summer, and several in the audience came just to see the show. Inspired by a character in Sleeping Beauty, the dragon was designed to stretch as high as 45 feet tall and blow a 35-foot-long plume of fire to ignite the rivers of America in Frontierland. While the plume of fire worked well during tests earlier in the week, it did not work as planned during its first appearance to the public. However, many didn't seem to notice and still enjoyed the show. 4 exotic birds, including one that appeared in the film Evan Almighty, were evacuated to Huntington Beach this week from a film industry animal ranch threatened by wildfire. The 4 birds were doing well Tuesday at the Wetlands and Wildlife Care Center. Officials said the birds had been very stressed and hadn't eaten in 2 days, but Tuesday all were in good health. The birds' home is a 155-acre ranch, which is also home to a variety of exotic animals, including elephants, rhinos, lions, tigers, and bears. And you can read more about all of these stories and get your breaking news all day at ocregister.com.